Everyone, how's it all going? All right, give me a second, just make sure everyone. All right. How are we all going, guys? Welcome to tonight's call. It is 2 p.m. for me out here. I know it's kind of late for you guys. It's like 8 p.m. So welcome on to today's Forex overview. So guys, my name is SJ. I am 29 years old. I am from Australia. So yeah, nice to see you all on here. The point of view to be on this call tonight, guys, is to learn about Forex. Okay, so I'll dabble in my story in a little bit, but I want to touch on first, the point of Forex. Okay, so let's just have a quick chat. Just making sure Siri is off. She loves to have a chat with me when I'm on these webinars. All right, guys. So we all know what's going on recently. I'm sure all of you guys have been affected by what's going on in the world right now. Okay, so many people have lost their jobs. I'm turning 30 this year. I've now been through 2 severe economic downturns. The first one I went through, my parents taught me the value of businesses and doing it online because that's how they survived. Okay, they're electrical engineers in coal mining fields. And they've turned all of their training online. All right, so learning this skill set is what's made me in this situation very comfortable. Right, it's allowed me to be okay during these really turbulent times. So in this industry of Forex trading, right, we make I'm going to drive home that it is actually simple. It's not that hard. It's just new. Okay, so have an open mind here. So in this industry of Forex trading, we make money from the rise and the fall of currencies. Okay, so making this one of the really only recession-proof skill sets out there. So if that's not a big driving factor for you to learn this, I don't know what is. Okay, because I can tell you now that this is going to happen again. All right, there will be another downturn in the economy. And if you're not okay now, if you've been severely affected now, what are you doing to make sure that you're okay for the next one? Okay, so I'm going to leave that there with you for you guys to have a think about. So the point of this call that you've been invited on, my aim for it, I'm on this call with my beautiful friend Abby. My aim for you on this call is to educate you on what it is we do, okay, how we make a living trading the financial markets and how we can help you do the same. All right, so I'm not here to sell you anything. I mean, the platform of education obviously costs money, and you know what? It's only $230, so super damn affordable. But my primary aim is to give you the information that can, then allow you to make an educated decision if this is for you. This isn't for everyone, okay? As much as I want to say that everyone should be doing this, this is for someone who only sees something bigger than for themselves, who's a bit of a dreamer, who wants to change their current reality, okay? It is for someone who sees something bigger than, something bigger for themselves other than, what's currently taught in our system, all right? So if that's you, if you want to change your current situation, then grab a notepad, grab a pen, because I want you guys to take some notes, okay? This information is going to change your life. All right, now guys, I just need to close some tabbies here so I can share my screen with you. All right, I'm going to share my screen. So this industry, guys, Forex, it's also known as foreign exchange or FX, right? It is a decentralized global market where you can trade all of the world's currencies, right? So it's the largest and most liquid financial market in the world. $6 trillion is pumped through this daily volume every single day. $6 trillion, all right? It's about 200% larger than the stock exchange. However, Forex trading works just like stocks and shares, okay? So you can buy and sell currency pairs which are traded against each other. So for example, the EUR USD, which is the euro and the US dollar, or the USD CAD, USD Canadian dollar, you can trade the Forex markets 5 times a day, 24 hours a day. Sorry, 5 days a week, 24 hours a day, depending on where you are in the world. So to break it down simply for you, when you go on a holiday to another country, one of the things that you need to do is change your home currency for the currency of where you're going. When you make that exchange, usually through a bank or one of those little, window boxes in the airport, you've conducted a foreign exchange, okay, Forex for short transaction. Now, we as traders, we just do that online, all right? So let me share my screen. So right here, we've got a chart, okay? I'm gonna break it down super simply for you. Now, all of this, we've got these pink and blue things. Now, on a normal chart, they're red and green, all right? So this chart here all of these are currency pairs down here. This is essentially made up of buyers and sellers all around the world moving price down here. So every single time a particular currency is bought, surplus demand is created on the market, which is going to throw the price off balance and it's going to push it higher. Similarly, every single time a particular currency is sold, surplus supply is created, which is then again going to throw price off balance, going to push it down. So the market moves in three ways. We go up, which is called an uptrend. We go down, which is called a downtrend, and we go sideways, okay, which is what we call consolidating, where the market's just kind of like trying to figure out what it wants to do. All right, so Forex trading, it allows you to speculate on price movements in the global foreign exchange market. So currency values rise and fall in relation to each other and in response to whatever's going on around the world, okay? International economic, financial news, and big time political events, right? So when we're trading Forex, you would buy a currency pair if you believe that the base currency is going to strengthen against the base currency. Alternatively, you would then sell a currency pair if you believe that the base currency will weaken against the, the counter currency. So in this, we've got the GU, Great British Pound. We're on the 1 hourly time frame. FXCM is just the broker that's supplying this chart. Okay, so the base currency is the first currency on the left. This is the the currency that's bought or sold in exchange for the quoted currency. So for example, let me find a better one. On the EU, okay, so on the euro US dollar, if I wanted to go in for a buy here, all right, on the EU, a portion of my funds from my traders account is going to be used to purchase the base currency, so the euro. And then I'm going to sell the pair's quoted currency, which is the US dollar. This is what we call a buy order, okay? So I've set my take profits. Once I'm literally just then going to wait around until the purchase currency grows in value relative to my sold currency. So once it's reached a profit level that I've marked up and I'm happy with, my trade is then going to close out. So to put it simply, when you're trading currencies, you're going to buy a currency pair if you believe that the base currency is going to strengthen or the quoted currency is going to weaken. Okay, I don't know if that's like simple enough for you. But your profits will then rise in line with the increase in the exchange rate. So for every point in the exchange rate falls below your open level, you're going to incur either a win or a loss. Okay, so if you're going to sell a currency pair, you would believe that the base currency is going to weaken in value against the quoted currency pair. Okay, so that can seem confusing, but trust me, once you know how to read a chart, I can teach a kindergarten kid how to read a chart, okay? But just get through your head that the concepts of buying and selling may be confusing at first, since in every trade we've got to buy and we've got to sell, all right? So currencies, they're always traded in pairs. The market's open 24 hours a day, 5.5 days a week. There's like 64 or 67 currencies. We've got 7 majors. The rest are all minors. We've got 4 major trading times. So we've got the London session, the New York session, the Asian session, and then the Aussie. Okay, so how do you learn all of this? Well, that's why you're on here, okay? So I've been a part of an education platform since 2016, okay? My journey with trading started. Let me just unshare my screen now. My journey with trading started back in 2016, but solo in 2015, okay? Man, I struggled, okay? I'm a person where I like to learn by asking questions and getting support and getting feedback. And that's really hard to do because last time I checked, books don't speak. So I really, really, really struggled. So I studied really hard while I was working full time. And then in September 2016, I was, consistently making profits that covered my rent. My rent was $600. Sorry, I was making $600 a week. My rent was $580 a week. Guys, I had like no time, no money, right? This is the one thing that got me out of that situation. All right. So now there's a girl that's on this call tonight. She's probably the one who invited you on here. I'm going to introduce her. Okay. She's going to take you through the entire platform. She goes by the name of Abby. Now, I've known this girl for quite a few years now. We've never actually met in person. However, over the years, we have just connected so well. All right. We've connected because we have a similar vision and we've got a really similar mission. Okay. And that mission is to master the art of trading and building an online business. Okay. All with the similar goals of financial freedom and time freedom. All right. So Abby's built, a cult-like following, like a really loyal following because of her trading skills. Okay. And because of her personal skills. Like every single time she brings someone into this, they get incredible results because of how she trades, how she teaches, how she plugs people into this system, right? If I could join this platform once over again, I would 100% join with Abby. But we have no direct affiliation with each other in this company. Like I said, we're just two chicks that connected and just have that similar vision. So all we do together is we just help each other. We help each other and we help others by doing that. All right. So Abby, if you're there, unmute yourself, or maybe I'll unmute you because I'm the host. And I'd love you to share your screen and take everyone through this beautiful platform that we learned to trade this market on.
Yes, I'm here. If you want to just bring me back to host, I can share my face.
Good stuff. There you go.
All right. Awesome, guys. What's going on? Really quick, I appreciate everybody that's on here. I want to respect your time. I know for some of you it's the middle of the night. For some of you guys it's daytime. But I want to give it back to SJ really quick, and then we're going to get into the good stuff. So make sure you guys are taking notes. But SJ and I, like she said, she broke that down beautifully so you guys can really understand the power of the foreign exchange market, what we really have access to, and really everybody has the technology already ready to go. It's just about actually getting the mentorship. So I'm going to dive into that. But SJ and I, like she said, we've been working together for the last 3+ years. It's been an absolute blessing to have somebody like her by my side, in my corner, not just supporting me from afar, virtually online when we have, meetings and things like that, but really somebody that's constantly pouring into me, constantly empowering me and uplifting me, and really making me a better human being. And I'm just so appreciative for you and just being able to learn from you day in and day out with all of your posts and everything that you continue to just kind of share with everybody. So I appreciate you, girl, for jumping on here and doing this call with me. Guys, I'm going to run right into this. Please make sure that you guys are taking notes because I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to share some things that will shift the way that you think about things. And that's a good thing, right? Because you guys are all on here for a reason. You're on here because, you're looking for a different result. You're looking for a change. You're looking for an opportunity to grow, learn a new skill set, be a part of a community that really is here to empower you, a network of like-minded individuals. So I want to be able to give you that. And I'm going to share my screen in just a second so you can get a visual. But like SJ said, she really broke down the power of the foreign exchange market, open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And I'm going to even talk about cryptocurrencies in just a bit so you guys can see that market, which never sleeps. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. So you can have access to both of those largest financial markets in the world. So without further ado, guys, let me share my screen so you guys can get this visual. And I'm going to break this up really into 3 different steps. Okay. So right here, this is the online platform that SJ was talking about. She broke down this market, $6 trillion per day. Absolutely insane. So much volume that we have to work with. And the biggest players in the world, banks, hedge funds, governments, and now people just like us, we have the ability to really learn this skill set. And when I found out that the biggest power players, in the world, banks, they do this with our money. They hire market experts and, they make millions and billions of dollars off of society's hard-earned income. I was shook by that. And I wanted the opportunity to learn this for myself. And like she talked about, be able to not just become financially educated and financially literate, but leverage that information, apply it in my life, really learn not only how money works, but how I can get money to work for me instead of working for somebody else. Because that's all I knew growing up was go to school, get good grades, get a good job, work that job for the next 40, 50 plus years of my life. And I went to school, graduated with a degree, studied my face off, pulled all-nighters, memorized, and I was stuck, in a $100,000 student loan debt. So I realized I wanted something different. I didn't really know what that looked like. I had never heard of this before. So if you're on here, just know you don't need any prior knowledge or experience. You don't really even need any degrees, not even a high school diploma. I had somebody ask me that the other day. You just need to have a desire to learn. You need to be coachable, like she talked about. And we're going to give you the system. Okay. We're going to walk you through step by step how to do this, because this is a skill set that honestly anybody can learn, but not everybody will. But it's very simple. You just need to plug in and remain coachable. So guys, I'm on here. I decided to do this because I wanted financial independence. I wanted to create a sense of financial freedom for myself. And over the last 3.5 years, I've developed this skill set for myself, and always a student, guys, always a student. You don't know what you don't know. So I'm always plugging into the source and mentorship that's going to guide me in the right direction to continue to learn this skill set and better myself as a human being and grow. But just understand, I'm doing this because I want something bigger for myself. And I know you guys all on this call want that as well. So let me dive into it. Enough about me. This platform, guys, is called I Am Mastery Academy. Okay, Mastery Academy, because you're going to be able to master, like she talked about, master the art of trading, master this skill set. This is a skill set that you want to take very seriously because it has the ability to pay you very seriously. This is a platform, an online educational platform that is designed to teach the newest average person have the ability to learn this skill set from the ground up, 0 to 100, with no prior knowledge, no prior experience, and you can master this. We're going to teach you how to fish so that you can feed yourself for a lifetime. That's the whole mantra of this, guys. So let me walk you through 3 steps, okay? 3 phases. Number 1 is the academy. I've got the tabs pulled up already. This is your dashboard, what it would look like. But the first thing that we're going to go into is the academies. And I'm going to walk you through as if you just got started. That way you can see a breakdown. You can see the expectations of what this really is, and you can make a clear decision at the end of this, okay? So right here, we've got the academies. And this is phase 1. This is where you guys are going to start. Whether you're brand new to this or, you've been dabbling and you've been trying to find serious mentorship, this is where you want to start. We've got different academies. The foreign exchange, which is what we've been talking about. HFX, which stands for high frequency Forex. It's just another sector of binary options, kind of like Forex trading, but more faster paced, quicker. So if you like that kind of style of trading, in and out of the markets, maybe this is going to be for you. And then we've got DCX, which stands for digital currencies. Things like, crypto, right? Cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Stellar. You're going to be able to learn the history of this growing market of blockchain and really be able to take advantage of the opportunities and position yourself for success. So you have the ability to learn that. This market, like I said earlier, is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Saturday night, this past weekend, I took a trade on Bitcoin Saturday night on the weekend. So it's open and it's accessible for you at any given time, which is really cool. So I'm going to break the Forex market down, or the academy down, for you so you can kind of get an idea of what this looks like. So when I come in here, guys, I've got 4 different series. Okay, I've got the 100 all the way through the 400, and these are breaking down just like if you were to learn a brand new skill set, learn a new language, or even you're going to school, right? You've got your basics, your generals, your prerequisites. That's here first, and then you've got the intermediate, and then you go all the way through the advanced. And what's cool is as you go through this, all this is in chronological order. It's not like you have to go out and search for this or anything like that. And it's cool because it breaks down, what is Forex, the history, how it works, the vocab, the terminology. And after you go through, these 5-10 minute videos, it's going to give you a quiz to follow to make sure that you're actually retaining and comprehending the information. So it's very hands-on, it's very visual, and it's all guided step by step for you. You can go through it. So you can go through this at your own pace. But again, all this is right here for you guys. Honestly, I went through the basics in the 200 series in about an hour and a half. It's very, very quick. And once you get the hang of it, you build your foundation and you feel good about it, you can move on to phase 2. Phase 2 is go live. And go live, guys, honestly, this is the bread and butter of this entire thing. This is where everything for me started to click. I mean, I learned the vocab, the terminology. I was like, all right, cool. I got a basic understanding. What's next? You know, give me the analysis. How do I know when to get in and out of the market? Well, go live. Think of it like, you know, Netflix, you know, Hulu, whatever you guys have. I don't know. But it's like that subscription based series, right? You plug into Netflix and you're able to have access to tons of movies, tons of series. Well, here you get access to tons of different educators, actually 150 plus different educators in over 15 different languages. And there's about 2,000 hours of live education every single month. And what you do with this is you come on here, okay, and you're going to choose an educator. We're going to walk you through this. Don't worry. When you get started, you're going to have a game plan set up specifically for you based on your goals and what you want to get out of this. And what's really neat is you guys, I mean, you can see all these educators. This is constantly being updated. And you can take a look. I mean, the views just for Jonathan Nunez over the last several weeks, 43,000 views. Kimberly Torres, I watch her every single morning. She was a nurse just a couple years ago, and now she's educating to, you know, over 200,000 members within the company. 39,000 views. I mean, insane. So you guys can go through here, explore. You have access to all of this. And if you're a new member, we just actually set this up. So it walks you step by step of what to do. Because when you get on Go Live, guys, you want to get right into the basics. You want to go right into where you can start learning and get that hands-on mentorship that you're looking for. And let's say I'm going to click right here, okay? And it's going to give me a channel guide of all the different educators, okay? We've got 7 top basics educators to choose from, and it's going to give you the time of day that they're on, okay, what they're going to be talking about, as well as, you know, when you can plug into them. So let's say, for example, Chance and Sam, these guys, I mean, I work with them specifically, and I mean, not only are they great people, but they're very detailed in the way that they break this down. You can watch any of these guys, but Chance and Sam, you know, they have a new trader orientation that they just did today. You can watch the recording. So many different sessions to choose from. Mike Miles is a great educator. I know SJ works personally with Mike. Amazing individual. And not only is he an amazing person, but you're going to learn so much, not just about trading and really how money works in real time, but you're going to get the mindset behind it. You're going to get the emotional intelligence part of this, how to think, right? How these guys think, pick their brains. And I'm going to give you a quick example of what this looks like, because Mike is actually live right now, which is pretty cool. So Mike is live. I'll play a little bit so you guys can hear it. But you're going to get, this is what it's going to look like, okay? You're going to have their session right here. You're going to have a chat box right here. Let me see if I can type into it. Let's go. Here we go. It's loading. So I can type in here a question, okay, or whatever. He's going to send his trade setups, his trade ideas right here. You guys can communicate back and forth with all the members that are on here as well. And let's say, for example, you know, because we're on this call right now, we can't get on his live session. When this is over at a different time, we can always come down here and watch his recording. I mean, guys, I can scroll down and it just, you know, just keeps going and keeps going, okay? So tons of information, tons of access, and it's all systemized for you to go at your own pace with whatever direction you want to take this. But let me play him really quick so you guys can get an idea what he's talking about. All right, well, I think he did a water break. He does that sometimes because he's on here for so long. But he's going over the AUD, the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. Maybe he'll come back on here while we're on here. But anyways, it's obvious he's going over a pair. He's going over the trade idea. But not only that, guys, he's giving you his live analysis. He's basically breaking down to you what's going on in the market, his insight, his perspective, and his strategy. And that's the nut, you know, the nuts and bolts. That's the bread and butter of this, where you're going to be able to learn the skill set for yourself and create that financial independence that you're looking for. So guys, this is the live sessions. This is where everything started to click for me, and you can explore all of this. I mean, there's tons of stuff right here that you can explore, and we'll walk you through that once you get in. And then guys, final step, phase 3 are the actual strategies itself. So once you guys come here, this is going to break down basically different strategies that you can choose from that are basically going to enhance your ability to get in and out of the markets with increasing accuracy. And right here, guys, I mean, I have access to everything. I can literally click on any of these. different tools, and it's going to give me a brief description of the trading style, the average trades that it calls per week, as well as the educators that teach on it. And for me, guys, I use harmonics. Like, this is the strategy. This is the type of trading style that I like to use and incorporate within my personal plan, because it makes the most sense for me. And you guys can go through this and figure out what you like, based on not only your learning style, but your lifestyle. Because I think that's super important. A big myth that I always get from people is thinking that trading takes a lot of time. Guys, I do this because I want time freedom. Okay, I'm not on the charts all day long. That's crazy. In the beginning, I'm definitely learning this, but I do this for time freedom. This is not time consuming. So this is something that is actually allowing me to get more time. It's my personal assistant, and it's going to basically break down, when I can get in and out of the market, while also giving me the proper risk management. Let me just show you. I wasn't gonna pull this up because it does take a little bit more time, but I'll show you guys since you're on here, you're dedicated, and I want to be able to give you that. So really quick, this is just one example of one tool, of one strategy. And what this is doing, like I said, it's my personal assistant. It's your personal assistant. It's scanning the market for you. It's looking for certain patterns, right? Certain algorithms within the market. And it's essentially telling me when to get in and when to get out, which is what every trader is looking to do. It's how we get in and out of trades, right? It's how we make money. So what this is I can go right here. I can click on any time frame. These are different brokers, okay? Broker is separate from our platform. Our platform is an educational company. A broker is where you just put your money to trade with, okay? So I can choose any of these brokers, and they're gonna give me different trade setups, and I can click on any of these as they're giving me different trade ideas, okay? So let me just give you a quick example so you guys can kind of see really how this works. All right, this is a cool one. So let me show you this, right? So like I said, remember, this thing is giving me a pattern. It's telling me when to enter the market, okay? And I can study other educators on Go Live that also teach on this to better my accuracy. So all this is a tool to help you get in and out of the markets with higher accuracy. That's it, okay? Very simple. So it's gonna give me my entry right here at this green line. It's gonna give me my take profit, which is that TP1, TP2, TP3, which you guys see, it was at entry, it hit take profit 1, and it hit take profit 2, and it hit take profit 3. But I think the best part about this whole thing is the fact that it gives me a stop loss. It gives me my safety net. And I see time and time again, individuals that try to learn this skill set on their own. They're on Google, they're on YouTube, and that can only get you so far. Those that are on YouTube and Google, I give you all the praise in the world, and I hope that you find your success. But the thing about that is, guys, you're only capped at your own knowledge base. You're only limited by your own awareness. And I don't want to just learn from my own mistakes and my own experience. I want to be able to go right to the source. That way I can cut my learning curve in half and expedite my results. And that's what this is doing. And most people don't ever learn about proper risk management. Okay. And proper risk management is this stop loss right here. And that's saying, basically, for example, if I have $100 account, right, I'm not risking all $100. That's silly. That's not using proper risk management. So what I'm doing is I'm only risking, let's say 2%. For me, it's 2% per trade. And 2% of $100 is $2. So when you think about it and you really break it down, you become a lot more confident with the way that you're trading. And as you grow your account and you can handle a larger size account, you're going to become more familiar with that process and your risk management based on your trading plan. Okay, so it gives you all this. That's my biggest point, guys, is we're giving you everything you need. You just need to go out and apply, plug in, and stay committed, because this is a skill set that I'm telling y'all. Like SJ said, she's been doing this for what, almost 5 years or so. I'm in year 3.5. This skill set has absolutely changed the complete direction of my life. I had no idea what this was 3.5 years ago. And I've been able to develop this skill set and leverage tools and educators and mentorship to allow myself to really teach myself how to fish so I can feed myself for a lifetime. So guys, I'm going to share my screen one last time so you guys can see how to get access to everything. I just want to, oh, I saw your chat. Show Mike, yes. So you guys can see how to get access to this. But I just want to kind of recap everything. So number one, I went over the 3 phases, right? You go to access to the academy where you're going to really build your foundation for what this skill set is. You're going to, in the vocab and the terminology. Number 2 is go live. That's where you're going to get live analysis, live mentorship. You can ask questions and be a part of the community. Okay. And then number 3 are the actual tools and strategies, which you can leverage and reference to better increase your accuracy when it comes to getting in and out of the markets. Guys, we have all this stuff that we can leverage and take advantage of. It's just a matter of what do you want to do? How do you want to take advantage of this? So let me share my screen so you guys can see how to actually get access, how this works. We can get you guys set up properly. So let me pull this up. All right, cool. So this is, you guys can come here on your own. It's just im.academy. That's the site, and it'll take you, completely through the company, what we stand for, what we're about, how everything works. In more detail, you guys can see that. But honestly, guys, I remember I read through from Warren Buffett one time. He said that if you have 40% or more of the information in front of you, you've got to make a decision. Because I remember I would, do a bunch of different things, and I would get all this information, consume, and then I never take action, never apply. And then I found myself, still in the same spot week after week, month after month, year after year. And it was because I was just consuming information and I just never made a decision on anything. So I challenge you guys to take advantage of what's in front of you if it's aligned with what you guys want to do. This is a brand new skill set maybe to a lot of you, or maybe a skill set that you've been trying to learn but just haven't had the right results. This is a community and a network and a mentorship platform that's global. We just surpassed 200,000 members worldwide. People are obviously winning, and you have the ability to be a part of that as well. So I'm going to scroll down here so you guys can see, but you can read up on all this. Okay, so how to get started. Cool. Guys, this is not the cost of college tuition, okay? $15,000 is what I spent when I was in school. I mean, per semester, absolutely insane. It's not even the cost of an iPhone, new iPhone, $1,100. I mean, ridiculous. SJ, I think she said at the beginning, this is a couple $100 to get started, to get access to everything I just went over. I mean, ongoing market access. I mean, insane. So there's 4 different options for you guys to get started. The Elite Pack right here, which is what I personally have. I got access to all the academies because for me, I'm fascinated by this. I'm excited about it. I want to learn. I want to continue to grow, not just with my trading, but with my mindset, because I know I can plug into all these guys, right? And even Bob Proctor. I didn't even mention him, but he's partnered with the platform, and we can learn from him exclusively on a week-to-week basis when he comes on. So Lead Pack, you get access to everything, $324.94 for the first initial enrollment for that first month. Okay, and then $274.95 monthly, and that ongoing access is going to be able to give you, the ability to plug into the live sessions, the live analysis, the trade ideas, the trade setups. Because again, guys, this market never sleeps. You have access to it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay, so that's the Elite Pack. But maybe you're watching this, and you're like, hey, Abby, I just want to walk first. I want to take my time through this. I want to start with one academy, one market. We'll do individual. You got Forex, the Forex Academy, HFX, binary options, high frequency, okay? And then DCX, which is cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin. Learn all about that, which is, honestly, guys, don't even get me started on that. I'm so fascinated with that market right now, and I'm an active believer with all of it. So if you want to individually go into one academy specifically, then it's going to be the same, $234.95 initial first month, and then $174.95 again with ongoing monthly membership access. But the Elite Pack, think of it like it's like a VIP enrollment. You get access to everything if you're going to like a concert or something. But anyways, guys, there are different options. Pick one that works best for you. I hope that you guys wrote down questions, took notes on this. Hopefully, at the very least, I gave value in the sense of what this really is and how it can benefit you. I'm really excited to see you guys on the inside. And last thing I'll say, you actually have the ability to get all this for free. I always forget to talk about this because I get so excited. Let me see if it's on here. Yeah, so you have the ability to actually get all this for free. It's completely optional. You don't have to do this, but if you choose to, you know 2 people that should probably learn this skill set, that want to learn a new skill set, that need an additional source of income, whatever it may be, share this with them. You have the ability to get your membership completely waived, and you have 2 people side by side with you to actually learn this on your journey and grow together. So if you want to do that, you can. It's completely optional. You'll have a referral link, your own website, and you guys will have access to all of that. So again, guys, please get back to the person that invited you on here. I so appreciate your time. Thank you for watching this, and I look forward to meeting all of you guys on the inside. Take care. Be safe. Talk to y'all soon.